Hello, hello, hello everyone. So I am back again with another attempt on trying to achieve a score of 50 in Puzzle Rush. So I did a stream yesterday regarding the same, but yesterday I fell short of my target by a long shot. Like I think I ended up at a score of 38 yesterday. Uh, made made two silly mistakes. Today I'll be very persistent in calculating each and every lines and just not playing any random move and taking my own sweet time. So yeah, let's start. So I'll be playing in the survival mode. Okay, so here we go. This one is a simple back rank mate. Uh, this one again is a back rank mate. Queen check on a8. So let's do that. Okay. So the initial few puzzles are easy. Oh, the long castling here is very tricky because now I have this check on a1 which is just checkmate. Okay, this one. Uh, so I have this move. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, this checkmate in one on g7. Okay. Hey, hello Siddharth. Good morning. Uh, so here I think it's checkmate in 2 if I take on f7. Yeah, that's checkmate in 2. I saw your, I think, comment on one of my video regarding the mail, so I'll get back to you. Uh, this one is just a background mate, right? Yeah, okay. Mm, so here my knight is attacked twice. Do I have any tricks in the position? Let's see. Oh, so I have this discovery on the queen, so I can give the check through my knight and then. Oh, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I thought it's like it should be 10 a.m. right? Oh, it must be 11 a.m. right now. Okay. So I give the knight check here and then win the queen. So this one, I think I can give a check. Then if the king moves, then I have this fork from my queen picking up the rook, and he would have no good discoveries with the knight. So yeah, I think this rook check looks good, and then simply this check. Uh, yeah, and now I pick up the rook. Just making sure that I'm not missing anything here. I don't think so. Okay. हाँ ठीक है मैं मेल करता हूँ. Okay, this one he moves his bishop to b7. So I have two options. So he's basically threatening checkmate here. If I move my bishop to f3, his bishop on b7 is hanging, right? And if he takes my bishop, I just capture with the pawn and win the queen. I don't see any drawback to that move. Okay. This one. Wait, What is this move? So he just took my pawn on d4. So I think I can do this. I give a rook check. If हाँ आज 50 आज थोड़ा कंसंट्रेशन से खेलूंगा मतलब कोई भी सिली मिस्टेक्स नहीं if I give a rook check here, if his rook takes, then I take with the queen, and then his king will have to move. I will come here and give a check again, threatening with a double attack on the bishop. So that looks good. What is the other line after I move my rook here? If suppose he doesn't take and directly plays king here, then I think I still have this move, and then he has to block the check, and then I take the rook. That way I win both pieces. So I think this is good. Now this is the easier line. I take everything and win the bishop in the end. Okay. Black to move. Oh, so this is a simple one because I give a check on d4 and pick up the rook. I don't see any counter attack for fight. Let me make sure. Yeah, I think that is good enough. So this, let's see. So what did he do here? He took my bishop on h5. So now let's see what are my options here. I think there are no good checks in this position. If I look at it carefully, the one check is if the queen takes on f6, but then bishop takes and that's not good. What are the other checks? There's no other check. I mean, bishop here he simply takes and my threat is gone. If I play my queen here and threaten checkmate, what will black do? He'll have to move his rook to g7, g8 to prevent checkmate, but then his bishop will be hanging. So I think this is a very strong move. Okay. And now the question is there's no checkmate, so I'll just take the free bishop, but with which piece? I should be careful not to take with the queen, because if I take with the queen, he takes with the queen, and then I take with the rook, and my checkmate threat is gone. So I should take with the rook, because then he'll have to sacrifice his queen. So rook takes is the correct move, and then I take his queen. Okay. This one, so he just brought his rook down to c1 to give a check. So this is a very forcing move. I have to move my king because there is no good blockade. Like if I bring my rook back, he simply takes. That's not good. The bishop can't retreat. So the only square for the king is f2. Okay. Now he plays queen there. Oh, now I think I can win his queen, right? Unless I have a checkmate. Let me try to find a checkmate first. If it's there, not really. If I move my rook to d8, his queen is pinned. So he will have to do this and then I win. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay. This one, oh wait. He brought his knight back from c6 to e7. What is he trying here? Did that just hang a piece? Right? It's just hanging a piece. Is Or am I missing something here? If I take with the knight first, he can simply recapture with the queen, so I don't get anything. But if I take with the queen, then he has to take with the rook, and then the knight is hanging. So I think this is the answer. Okay. This one, let's see. So the first move which comes to mind is knight f3, because that way I am opening up this rook battery very strong. So knight f3, queen will most probably take, otherwise the rook is hanging. So knight here, queen takes, and then I take his rook. He takes back, I take back. So I basically am up an exchange. Is there anything better which I can do? Uh, no, I don't think so. Okay. Here, here. And now the question is, do I take this knight or do I solve the back rank issue? So he has this queen check here, and if I'm not careful about my back rank, I'll get mated. So moves like this don't work because of the back rank issue. So let's see. If I take the knight, it delivers a check. I can block with the queen, and I'm good. I'm up a clean rook. So yeah, I just take the knight here, and then I block with the queen. Okay. Patience level. Oh, thanks. And 50 is not easy. You like, if you're not deliberate about choosing your moves, I think you can make a mistake very easily. इसीलिए आज मैं डबल चेक कर रहा हूँ सारे moves so that I don't blunder anywhere. Okay, this one I think I know the move. The first move which comes to mind is b7. Uh, so b7 attacks the bishop on b6 and at the same time opens a discovered attack on the rook on f8. Uh, let's look at the possible defense for white here. So since my king is on the light square, there's no check. He has a dark squared bishop. So I move the rook here. Can he give a check and get out of this attack? If he gives a check on the 7th rank, I simply recapture the rook. Is there any other check possible? And there is no way for him to defend the bishop with his rook because all this file are covered. So I think this is a good move. Okay, so he blocks my attack on... Oh, I didn't see this move. Oh, but I can simply take, right? Take, he takes, I take his rook, he pushes the pawn, and I am just in time to stop that pawn from queening. So I think I can do this. Okay. So he took my rook on d8. Let's see. So what's the plan here? So one thing is I can take his bishop, but I don't think that's a very forcing move. That's simply going down in exchange. Is there something more dangerous? Other candidate moves which come to my mind is this one. But then he takes, I take with the bishop, he moves his king anywhere and then I don't have anything. So that is not a really good move. Let's see what other things do I have. I can take this knight on c3 and I'll be threatening his queen. So he has to take with the pawn. I take the pawn with my queen and he's in check. So he might, and he cannot bring his king down because then I take this pawn and it's very close to checkmate somehow. I think taking the knight is the right move. Okay, so he doesn't recapture my knight. And then I can simply go back, threaten his queen again, and then in the end I win the bishop. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I go back. Okay, good. So he took my pawn. Here basically what I have to calculate is if I can gobble up these pawns and go exchange because I am a pawn down in this end game. If I take, so let's try to calculate. I take his bishop. He takes with the king. I go f5. He will basically try to gobble up my pawns on the queen side and push his queen side pawn. So here takes. Oh, wait a minute. Here takes. Here, 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 here takes. Clear the way. Takes. Push the pawn. I think I will be queening first. So I can actually exchange and play here. Oh, he pushes the pawns straight away. But right now my pawns are blockading. So I think I can afford to do this. Okay. Uh, what is this? So he just brought his bishop to g4. So right now I can't take because I lose a piece. I take his knight, right? Then this piece will only have one defender, and I'll have two attackers. So if I take a knight and he takes my bishop, then what will I do? Let's just calculate that. So I take his knight. He takes my bishop. I take his queen. He takes my queen. And then I take his bishop. So basically, I will get two minor pieces and a queen, and he will only get one minor piece and a queen. So I'll be up a piece. I think this is good. Oh, he doesn't even go into that line. So here I win the piece very cleanly. Uh, this one, let's see. So I have this knight on e4 that looks like a fork. Bishop and is there any? But my queen is under attack right now, so I should be careful. Hmm. Oh, I have this move. Bishop takes on b4 because it's pinning this bishop, so bishop will have to recapture. It can't move in this direction. So a pinned piece can only move in the direction in which it is pinned. So if I move the bishop here, it takes and then I can take his rook. Is there any defense possible here? If I take this pawn, can he bring his queen here? If he bring his queen here, no, I simply take the queen and this bishop is still pinned. So I think this is the way to go. Okay. White to move. So this f1 square is covered by the bishop, which is annoying. But oh, the bishop is hanging. Wait, what? Is this a 20 level puzzle? I don't get. Do I have mate? Oh, maybe I have mate. I should not go for the free piece. Rook d7 check. Does it work? Rook d7. Let's calculate. There must be a forced mate. So if he goes anywhere here or here, I simply take on g7 and mate. So the best response is king here. But then I have this check, queen g6, and he has to come here and again the same mate. So I think this is forced checkmate. Okay. Uh, yeah, king there. I thought queen g6, right? Queen g6. Oh, that hangs my rook. Sorry, what am I saying? Uh, I can take this, and I don't think there is a way to defend mate right now. If I take on g7, there's a mate threat on f7 and e7. Is there a way to defend both? I don't see any way to defend both the threats. So I think this is... Oh, he's just sacking his queen. Okay. Black to move. Yeah, for people watching, I'm slightly going very slow. I mean, I don't want to make a mistake. So uh, please bear with me. I'm trying to explain my thought process behind every move. Uh, so here I see this fork, but it doesn't work currently because if I push this pawn straight away, he can take my bishop with check, then I'll have to recapture and then he can move his knight back somewhere. So the way it will work is if I take this bishop first, he'll have to recapture with the rook. And then I push this pawn, and then basically he doesn't have a way to defend both the pieces. So this, and now I push the pawn. Okay, he's trying something. I don't see what that does. I'll simply take the piece. Oh, it's just checkmate, right? On c2. Am I missing something? No, it's just checkmate. So this was an easy one, I think. Okay, this one. Let's see what is happening. So I can win the knight. Simple fork. Unless, no, it's not a simple fork because the knight can block. So I should be careful that my f7 pawn is slightly under the radar. Yeah. Do I have any good pawn pushes here? No. None of them look good. So here, if he doesn't block with the knight, then I simply win the knight. And there's no immediate checkmate threat on my king. But if he blocks with the knight, I have this h5 move. And then I think I win his knight. Yeah, I think that's the correct. h5 is the key move here. Because if I push f5, then he can simply take back with the queen. And then I'll have to trade, and here... No, wait a minute. I should consider f5 as well. Oh no, f5 is risky. Or is it? So I'm confused between h5 and f5. So the idea is if I play f5, he cannot take because I will take back here. but when I take, it kind of opens this. So I'll have to take with this and then here, here, trade everything, and it's not very clear. But yeah, I think I'll do this. This yeah, because it was not clear that who is better in the end game there if I play f5 after all the trades. So h5 was the key move. Okay, this one, let's see. So I was threatening his rook. He has blocked that. Mm, so I should be mindful of this hanging rook on d6. So what do I have? I have this forcing check. So if I give a check here, the queen will have to take. Otherwise, if he moves the king, then I take the free queen. Here, queen takes, I take with check, king recaptures, and I'm basically up an exchange, right? So that looks like a good enough move. Okay, so this move is correct. I take this first, and then I win the hanging rook. Halfway there, halfway there. Okay. It took 25 minutes for getting to 25. So it's like till now 1 minute per puzzle, which is quite slow to be honest. But yeah, and it's going to get tougher from here. So if I have to get to 50, I think this stream might stretch to like 1.5 hours or so. Uh, this one, हाँ, एक भी बस mistake नहीं करना. I don't want any red cross there. That's the. यहाँ पे knight goes to e2. Let's see. Moves. So candidate moves are. So this check. Uh, so I have this threat on the f2 pawn, right? So I'm just seeing which. So this check actually. Oh, this check doesn't work because then he can take and defend this threat at the same time. But this check, he'll have to take with one of these pieces, and this knight is blocking the defense. So this check, which opens up this line. So his king has to move because if he recaptures, he gets mated. If king moves here, I still have mate. If king moves here, that's still mate. And if king moves here, that's still. So this is a very strong move, I think. Okay. This one, let's see. Okay, a lot of things going on in this position. So the opponent played his king to h1. So I have this check at the least, forking the queen and king. So his only defense, basically he'll have to give up his rook. So I take with my bishop. What I'm worried about is my f7 pawn because that is also weak. Let's see. So if I play this move, he takes, I take, and then he takes here. Then what is my follow-up? So what I'm worried about is that this queen is also very dangerous looking. Oh, but my queen is actually guarding this square. Hmm. And my bishop and knight are guarding this square. So this move takes, I take, he can take with the bishop, uh, but then I simply move my king, I think, and I am up an exchange. Oh, that was not the right. I, man. Ah, okay, okay. Never too late. Never too late. Mm, let's see. So I give this check here. Double attack on the rook, basically. Yeah, and win a castle is not a very forcing move, ना उस position में. I think there must have been something stronger there. Usually tactics में castle कभी मैंने solution देखा नहीं आज तक, तो इसीलिए वो move तो consider ही नहीं किया था. Uh, so I think this check looks good. This check he blocks with the rook, and I simply capture the rook. Yeah. Hmm. This one is this mate check. King can't go to b1 and a1 because a1 I mean b1 because then it's just forced checkmate. So after rook a2, I think only place is c1, and I'm just thinking what will be my next move. Then rook here, king comes here, and then I give a check here, and then king goes here. Oh wait, I still don't see a very like what's the benefit after everything settles down. Here, king here. Mm, here, king here. If I try to play this move to avoid the king, I still don't have checkmate because this he can always come back. So here, king here, here. He has to go here. And then if I give this check, he just goes there. Then I can take his rook, but then he takes back with the bishop. It's not very convincing. There must be a in-between move which I am missing. Uh, let's see. Here, here, here. Can I take the rook first? If I take the rook first, he captures with the king. I give a check, but then again he is running away. The king is running away. I want to somehow box it in. So this, if I can cut this square, then it's good. Uh, here, here. No, I mean, if here, then I simply checkmate him. So here, here, and then I don't know. Let's see. Is there any other move other than rook a2 which I'm missing? No other checks. Captures in the position. Only this, which is not good. So I think this move is correct. Okay. From here I was calculating this, and then king is kind of running out. Mm, so let's see. Rook here, king here, then rook here, king here, takes, takes. I'm not very convinced. Mm, let's see. Is there any other candidate move? Here, there's nothing there. Here, here, here. No. My bishop is also under threat slightly. But I think I don't see any other move, so I'll go for this move, okay? And now the question is, do I throw in this move or do I take the rook? So if I take the rook, he can simply take back with the bishop or the king. If I give this check on d8, yeah, very confused, very confused. I think I'll give the check on d8 first, because that way his king is pushed back slightly. He can't go here, he has to go there. Yeah, after rook d8. Oh, I think this bishop check is the thing at the end of this variation. So rook d8, king can't go here because then he loses his rook. Rook d8, then king has to go there. And then I do this. Oh, okay. Yeah. This bishop check, right? He can't block. And then I win a piece. Okay. So I was not able to see that bishop check, I think. But good. That one took a lot of time. So here, it's a pawn and queen endgame. Those are, man, these are the most tricky endgames. So the checks, let's see. A check on b5, a check on d5. So it has to be between these two moves. If I check on d5, in this position I would like to exchange queens. So somehow I would want to give a check from here. So here, so check here, here. Very critical, very critical. So the correct checking square. Let's see. There's no skewer possible right now. I mean, if I check here, he can't block with the queen because then I exchange and then I queen first. If I check here, he has to go here because if I goes here, then I have this check and forcing a queen trade. So this check looks the most forcing here, and then king has to move here. But then what? What do I do after that? nothing. If check here, still the same idea. Oh man, this is so confusing. Okay. There is this check as well on b6. b6 check, the only legal moves are this and this. This one, so after basic king here, check here. Yeah, feel like I'm wasting people's time by taking so much time. Uh, but I want to get it right. This check here, and then maybe I want to play this move. Here, here. Or here. The idea is to start pushing. Or can I start pushing right away? That's also a question. So this move. Let's consider that move as well. This move, he has this check. Then I can hide. But then he'll have this move. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, I actually I really don't know the answer to this one. My best guess would be this check. Because that's the most forcing. There's only one move after this. Oh, it's black to move. What am I even doing? I wasted all my time trying to calculate for white. Oh, stupid. Okay, so that makes my life slightly easier or difficult, I don't know. This check. So the question now becomes, does black want to trade queens in this position? Sorry. I was moving the queen and then it was not letting me move. Now I realized that it's white now, it's black to move. Ah, shit. अब black के लिए सोचो बैठ के. So I don't think black wants to trade queens here because if black trades queens, then his pawns are more advanced. Like white's pawn are more advanced. So somehow I would want a perpetual from black. Now to get a perpetual, what are the checks? Good checks. One is this check. So this check, he comes here. This check. I don't know if his king can run away. Let's see. This check is not possible for sure because the queen takes. So this is the only check in the position. So I'll go for this. Oh no. Okay, I'm worse at this thing. I should not even be streaming. What the hell? Okay, I'll play fast now. My patience has been tested. I seriously, my patience has been tested now. I'm just, yeah, there was a mate. Can't. What was that? What was that? What was this? Was it? What is this position? I don't. This check? Oh, no. अरे गलत हो गया दो दो गलत हो गया उसके बाद this position somehow this one was very tricky. इसमें मैं इतने देर तक वाइट से टाइम स्पेंड किया कि फिर थोड़ा सा कंसंट्रेशन लॉस्ट हो गया मेरा. Here, yeah, this is basically a perpetual like this. No, this is a perpetual like. Oh wow, this is still not solved. It's a crazy position. What do I do next? I can't trade queens, that is obviously wrong. Uh, I somehow will have to. Oh, this. Oh, what is this? Oh, what? This is so frustrating. What is this puzzle? Is it like. C6? No, that doesn't. Because after this, I think. This. I have no idea. सारे possible moves try करते हैं. What is the. It's not letting me move this pawn only. Ah, holy smokes. Ah, for this whole game, I thought black is going. Oh no, stupid. For this entire game, I was thinking black is going this way. Mm. This is. Wow. Okay. हाँ अब अटेम्प्ट 3 आएगा. मे बी आई डू इट ऑफलाइन क्योंकि उसमें फिर इतना प्रेशर नहीं रहेगा. और मे बी आई विल कम ऑनलाइन. आई डोंट नो. या सी यू टुमारो. I'll do some normal puzzles right now. Let's see. I'll do a oh, I can't do a timed puzzle. Maybe 5 minutes. No, I'm not a premium member, man. Let's do some puzzle battle. 3 minute puzzle battle. Okay. Let's see. Uh, Okay. So puzzle battle, you basically solve puzzles with one other player, and the objective is to solve them as quickly as possible. Uh, yeah. So it's more about. Oh wait, what? Just a free night? Oh, what was there, man? Let's see. White to move. Black to move. Mm, Black to move. Just check. Ah, yeah, these timed puzzles are tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Mm, 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 Black to move. Black to move. Oh, it was a checkmate. Okay, new 3 minute. Oh, I can't even play unlimited puzzle battles now. What the hell is wrong with chess.com, man? I think एक महीने पहले तक it was like you can play unlimited puzzle battles. Is there anyone in the chat who would like to play puzzle battle? I can challenge. Uh, oh, Vaibhav Sethia is online. I can try to challenge Vaibhav Sethia. Let's see if he's in a mood to play some chess. He is online, so let's see. Let me send him a 5 minute game, maybe. Uh, I'll let's see. वैभव सेठिया को चैलेंज करते हैं. 5 rated, or maybe 3. He said he likes to play. He likes to play rated. I don't know if he'll accept. If he accepts, it will be really fun. Oh, he declined my challenge, man. uh, okay, cool. Let's see. Who else can I play? Anyone else who wants to play a normal, like any time control? I'm fine. Like Blitz, Bullet, whatever. Anyone in the chat? Siddharth, do you want to play? I don't. Hmm. ओ अभी थोड़ा लेआउट खराब हो गया है. नॉर्मल पजल सॉल्व कर लेते हैं, उसके बाद आई एंड दिस स्ट्रीम हियर. आई थिंक कुछ नॉर्मल रिलेटेड पजल सॉल्व करते हैं. दिस योर which is the quickest way to mate this? No, this he can run here, but then this is mate. No, this is not mate. This he can run here and go this way. This, yeah, this, I think. Okay. This one, what to move? Oh, wait a minute. This check. Do I have something here? This check. Easy place this move then. So only possible moves here, here, or here. Here, if he comes here, uh, oh, what if I give a check straight away? That's just mate, right? I mean, so here, if he comes here, yeah, I think okay. Let's calculate till the end. Check here. So if he comes here, I have this check here. I also have this check, by the way, which forces the king. This check, the only possible move is this. And then I have this check, but then he simply takes your. As I'm looking at the way where my knight can, fork these two pieces. It's fine. I think this check is the most prominent one. Now it's simply this check, I think, because he has to go back. Yeah. And now I have this discovered. But if I go this, then he block here. Oh, but then I go here. If I go here, no, that it is. I think I have to go for this. And now if I go here, he can block this way. Oh, but then I can pin this way. Oh! Oh! What was the answer? Oh, this. No, not even this. This check? What was the difference between this check and this check? It's from the diagonal, so it's stopping the king from that diagonal. I see. Interesting. Very interesting. Here, I think. So I'm gonna exchange down. Somehow I would. So this rook is pinned currently. If I can attack like a rook, so you always attack the pinned piece again, but right now there is no way. So I can force this queen to move. Does this move work? Because this is kind of threatening. Like this rook is pinned. So this move and then threatening to take here. Yeah, I think this move works. Now I take here. Okay. And now what is the idea? Now the idea is, if I take, then everything is just, yeah. If I do this here, then I win the rook. So I just take with the rook, win the rook. Okay. This one, white to move. So I have this check. Somehow they're both on light squares. I would want to fork them. Uh, hmm. Can I just push this pawn? Yeah, I think I can push this pawn. Here, he can't come here straight away because then I fork. So I push. If he tries to stop, I push again, and then he'll play something like this, and then I simply guard and win. I think I can do this. Oh no, I can't do this. Why can't I do this? Do I give the check first and then do this? Oh, like a prophylaxis move. Okay, I missed that. Um, but then what? Can I keep pushing? Push. I push here. Yeah, I think I can push. Now I can just hide my king, I think. Yeah, I can do this or this. I can do this and win. Okay, yeah. Black to move. So this one is seems like an easy one. Here I win the rook, but here no, it was not the winning the rook thing. I thought of this move as well, but I scared of this check on e5 for some reason. Hmm, interesting, very interesting. Where should I go? If I come here, he simply checks. No. Okay, I think that was my last puzzle, and with this, I think I will end this stream here. Thank you to everyone who joined today. Uh, I hope it was informative in some way. Anyway, I might come back tomorrow with another attempt. So till then, see you guys.